It's just me and a handful of others in the cafeteria. Each of us sitting solo and eating oatmeal that tastes like paste. We've been dropped off stupidly early and now have to justify our presence by downing the only thing available, save for the bananas that were browned yesterday. We're the kids of parents who could have dropped us off later, but who don't know what to say to us anymore. And everybody knows it. Before, it would have bothered me. After what happened yesterday, and at this exact table, I could not care less. I chose the cafeteria this morning instead of the boiler room because I'm not ready to see Fig. And the more surprising truth, I'm just tired of hiding. It may be courage by fatigue, but already it feels better than the alternative. All I can remember about yesterday was Deandra heading towards Corey, both palms turned out, her white-tipped fingers looking like the bloom on a flower. Corey, who's been in love with her since freshman year, would have stood there forever soaking up her shine. Deandra thought she was saving him from anaphylactic shock. In truth, she was relieving him of a few moments of loneliness, which isn't nothing. As soon as Fig got the answer all of this was set in motion to provide, the smile on her face, one part relief, one part fear, I took off and ran the 2 miles home. I told my mother I was sick and locked myself in my room, my cell phone turned off. Now, here I am, at the scene of the almost crime, with the whole of it like a sickness in my belly needing to be purged. My creative writing teacher, Miss Finchin, is standing in the hot breakfast line scooping oatmeal into a bowl. I've never seen her in the cafeteria before. Usually, it's an apple and Starbucks at her desk before she starts berating us for too many adjectives in our descriptive essays and for too much tell, not enough show, as regards our daily diaries. Before I can make a quick exit, Finchin sees me and makes a beeline over. She takes the seat across from me and asks if I know what happened yesterday with the St. John boy. I don't want to betray Fig's confidence, especially to a woman who won't put away her iPhone while students are reading. But she's right there in front of me, her full attention, the perfect bribe. Before I can stop it, the story pours out of me in a jumble. I tell her about Fig's plans to test God using the bait of Corey St. John. I tell her how I lied to Fig and did not deliver the would-be murder weapon, but instead threw it in the trash. I tell her how for all of an hour I felt like a hero. Then got to thinking, what if Fig's newfound faith wears off? I wouldn't be there for her a second time. When I'm done, Finchin says simply, "Too much tell, not enough show." She sets her bowl of uneaten oatmeal on my tray and heads for the hallway exit. As I watch her go, the rage I've been fighting for most of my life rockets me up from my seat and makes fists of my hands. I then bring down hard against the table. I shout after her, "Sometimes you have to tell!" Finchin jumps at the fury in my voice, but doesn't stop. I watch as she tries to keep the square in her shoulders, her thin frame getting smaller until she disappears. Aware of the others watching, I retake my seat and settle in. I'm not leaving until I'm heard.